This is how I made my pie face. I started out with a pie tin from Dollar Tree, then I glued a bunch of aluminum foil onto the pan so it takes up space, just so I didn't have to use as much spackling. I bought these piping bags and tips for a fake cake, but it also works for a pie as well. For the pie filling, I'm using lightweight spackle, and I'm going to mix it with acrylic paint. I'm going to make it a brown color to make it look like meat. Once I have the color that I want, I just start piping it into the pie tin. I wasn't too worried about this, but I just made a bunch of like squiggles and lumps to make it get that texture of like cooked ground beef. Once it was dry, I started painting it with acrylic paint. I started out with this brown color and just did kind of almost like a dry brush on it. Then I dabbed at any spots that had too much paint on it. And then I went in with a darker brown just on the tips to make that like crispy cooked beef color. I'm doing a dry brush technique so it doesn't get into the crevices. And this is how it looks so far. And then I went in with an off-white color. When you cook ground beef, it gets that greasy fat. And then once it cools down, it turns to like that white fatty color. So I just wanted to add that into my pie to give it more dimension. But it really didn't matter because most of this gets covered up by the face anyways.